Hey everybody, it's Kylie, and today I'm going to be doing a commentary on oh my gosh, his name is literally so hard to pronounce. I literally had it in my notes, but he was part of the 2-for-1 deal that we got from our dear old Chris Hansen. With he was Slave2mistresses. Oh my goodness. Um, and it's provided to you by the Capitting channel. So yeah, that's where I got my the video for the interrogation. So thank you for that. And I want to apologize because the first video that I had actually had on the actual commentary for him and Tennis Boy, but unfortunately I had put it on my other channel that's like not TCaP related. And the reason why I have another channel, I probably don't even care and I'm probably just rambling, but Google made me like 2 channels. So I was like, I don't need 2 channels, and I accidentally uploaded that one to my non-TCaP one. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll deal with it later. So this is most likely going to be the first video, which is fine by me because in the first video's audio you can barely hear it. So yeah, let's get on to this criminally underrated interrogation video.
Some of them we've had to kind of slide them up a little bit.
No, the audio.
Are they hurting real bad or are they okay?
Notice how after they tackled him, they didn't even wipe the gravel from his face. By the way, real quick, I have a feeling that I might have to split this into parts. A strong feeling.
Do you think that they're okay? All right. Well, if they start hurting real bad, just let me know, okay? Okay. All right. What's your name, sir?
Oh my gosh, he is freaking out. You can see it already. He is freaking out. Yazan Asfour.
Okay, I'm pronouncing it right, Yazan? Okay. All right, Yazan, my name.
And if you notice, I don't even think she's pronouncing it right, but I think that he has bigger concerns than the pronunciation of his name. Like, he feels like he has, more better things to worry about than whether or not the lady who's going to be possibly, to his knowledge, the lady who's going to be possibly putting him in jail is pronouncing his name. Like, he doesn't care. Like, you can call him Yazan Asfour, and this man would not care. He has bigger fish to fry. He has bigger fish to fry at the moment, as you can see.
Is Leslie Floyd. I'm an investigator with the state attorney's office. I'm here assisting the Flagler Beach Police Department in their investigation, okay?
He is freaking out. Like, you can already see that he is freaking out.
Have you ever been arrested
shaking
before?
No. Look at.
Okay. Are you from here? No? Where are you from?
As you can tell by, his English proficiency, he's not from here. And I know later on she's going to ask him a question. It's like, do you understand your rights? Like, of course he doesn't. He's not from here.
From Jordan? Okay, are you a citizen here? Are you cold or are you just nervous?
He's shaking with fear. so much that the interrogator thinks that that he's cold. That is, oh my goodness. I swear. I have been wanting to do a reaction to this interrogation for like ever. Ever. Okay. Okay.
Are you nervous? Is that why you're shaking? Okay. All right, well, just try to relax. I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes. I've got some questions.
I know I keep pausing this like every 5 seconds, but like, she's like, try to relax. Like, you gotta understand, like, if you're in a situation like this, you'd probably be shaking like that too. I mean, like, try to relax. I mean, like, you gotta understand, this man got caught, rightfully so, talking to a minor. Talking to a minor. Like, his life is, like, he knows it, but, like, his life is literally over, and he deserves it. Like, like, anybody would be this level of nervous. I mean, hopefully not by getting caught like trying to molest a child, but like I would say that for him in his circumstances, it's an appropriate level of fear. I know with like some of the interrogations, some of these guys were as cool as a cucumber, but this guy, he's a special one, you know. Like Chris Hansen says, beyond wanting to get treated like a toilet and a dog. He takes the cake for interrogations. Like, his interrogation is so it's so entertaining, and it's interesting too, but it's just so entertaining.
For you. I got to get some information from you.
He's
Since you've never been arrested,
shaking.
do you have a question?
He's shaking.
Okay. What's gonna happen is I've got some questions.
Wait, what did he say? I think he said what's going to happen to him.
Ask you. Since you've never been arrested before, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you know what your rights are, and then after I do that, if you agree to talk to me, then you can tell me what happened. But before I can talk to you about any
Never
of it,
talk to the
I've got
police.
to tell you what your rights are. Okay? So just try to relax. I know you're nervous. Just try to relax.
Try to relax. Yeah, no, like I said, anybody would be this level of nervous. Like, and he came here as like on a student visa, so he's like a student. Excuse me. So he's like a college student. So yeah, like no, like he fled the country, so he can never study in America again. He just like at this point he can't even come back to America without like getting arrested on site. So yeah.
Relax. They haven't made a decision yet on what it has all been videoed, but they haven't made a decision yet or edited any of it yet. So I don't know if it will be on there or not.
I not do sex.
Okay.
I don't believe that. Call me a skeptic, but I don't believe that. He keeps saying that he's a virgin. He's a virgin. I don't believe that. How old is he? Like, I don't remember how old he was, but let's say he's in his 20s or 30s. Like, I highly, highly doubt. And, like, he's not a bad looking guy. Like, I just highly, highly doubt that he's a virgin.
All right. Well, let me read you what your rights are, and then that way.
I'm sorry. He just, oh my gosh, he just looks like he's about to like get his head cut off or something. Like he's about to like be executed. Like it's the way he's reacting is just like He like he's about to like legit die. Like he's acting like he is about to legitimately, very literally die. Like he's staring death in the face. I mean, heck, like he's staring that lady in the face, the interrogator in the face, and I mean, she's about to like, I mean, like she didn't do it, like he ruined his own life, but you know, to him, she's about to ruin his entire life. She's about to kill him, you know, socially, financially. Has it cost a lot of money to come to the United States, especially on a student visa? Yeah, she's about to quote unquote kill him.
We can talk about everything, and then whatever questions you have, I'll be able to answer them for you. But you've got to try to relax, because I can tell that you're really, really nervous and you're really shaking.
Oh gee, how can you
Right now,
tell,
you're
girl?
not gonna get hurt. Nothing.
I know that you will not help me, but the situation will help me. If it's on the TV or if I am arrested like that, my future.
Well, yeah, of course. You know, that's the point. So people know what you did. Like these are the consequences. Your consequences have like your actions have consequences. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Will be destroyed. I'm not that bad person. I not do any criminal in my life. I told you even I not do
No
any
criminal in his life.
All right, well, let me read this to you and explain it to you, and then we'll be able to talk about what happened tonight. You'll be able to tell me what went on, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present with you.
Did you see that? What was that? Let's slow-mo that. What was that? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that?
What went on, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be used as evidence against you.
Right here, I think.
You have the right to
that
talk
right
to
there?
an attorney and have him
What
present
was
with
that?
you.
What was that? Like it's like he's gasping and struggling for air. It's like he's trying to he's trying to catch his breath and breathe so badly that he has to literally try and catch his breath. Oh my god. It's so funny. Oh crap, that's the quality. Alright, let's go to playback speed.
Anytime during any questioning, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. And if at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. What this is saying is that I want to talk to you and I want to find out what happened tonight.
That is absolutely not what it's saying. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's basically saying if you talk to her, I mean, there are literally no pros. There are no pros to talking to the police. Now, I want every man, woman, and child to write that down. There is no pros to talking to the police. A, B, or C, you're still going to go to jail. If you do something wrong, you're still going to get a jail, but you have a fighting chance if you shut up and wait for your lawyer. You could be like Dustin McFedridge and like don't be like him and like hate lawyers. Oh man, the detective. Oh, that must have been an easy interrogation.
If you'll talk to me, then that will be great. If you want to talk to me and at some point in time you decide that you want to stop talking and you want to have an attorney, then we would stop talking. Do you understand? Okay. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? Okay. All right, try to relax. These first set of questions are going to be very, very easy. I've just got to get your personal information, okay? Okay. Okay. Do you need some water or something? You need some water? Okay, let me get you some water. Just sit right there.
He needs more than water. Shoot, look at him. He is shaking. He needs more than water.
Can we get Yazan a glass of water, please?
This man needs a...
A cup of water. If we can find a cup of water.
Oh, look at him. This man is about to have a mental breakdown. 3 seconds from a mental, full-blown heart attack, mental breakdown mixture.
Okay, Yazan, what is your last name? Asfour?
I know I said this before, but it genuinely looks like he's acting like he is about to get executed. He's acting like this is his last day on earth. Like he's acting like he's about to like die any second. Like this is the shivering. This is how somebody reacts, you know, when they're about to die. I mean, I've never seen any, like, I've never seen anybody like die before. Like I've never seen anybody like react to death, but you know what I mean. Like this is like somebody who's about to die. Like he's shaking like crazy.
And your first name is spelled Y-A-Z-A-N. Do you have a middle name? Okay. What's your date of birth, Yazan?
Yazan.
4/8. 1980. 4/8 of 80.
I'm surprised he can like speak with all that shivering and stuff. I'm surprised like he isn't too nervous to speak. And you know, the funny thing about this is I saw this in the comments, you know, not all of his plans did fall through. So he's getting humiliated. He's getting dominated, and he's getting treated. I mean, he's not, mind you, he's not getting crapped on, but he's getting treated like crap. Well, he will be here in a minute.
How old are you? 26?
Yeah, so he's 26.
And I can't remember if I asked you this or not. Are you a citizen?
He actually looks a little bit older than 26. I'd say if I were like looking at him, I'd say he's like early to mid 30s, honestly. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't know, maybe it's the baldness. He looks like he's balding. For like a 20, like a late, somebody in their late 20s, yeah, he started balding. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Are you a resident?
Hey, you could always go online and ask people for money for a hair transplant, like that one predator.
What, are you here on a work visa? You're on a student visa. Okay.
I wonder how hard it is to get those, especially where he's coming from.
He's very nervous. So he asked for I asked him if he needed some water because he just needs to try to relax. And
your first name is Yaz? Yes. It's not as bad as it seems, okay?
That is the biggest lie in the world. Not in TCaP, not in any sort of other universe. Like this is the biggest lie on this planet. Like, it's not as bad as it seems. This man had his nudes leaked to America. Like, all of America. Like, imagine, like, like getting your plane tickets and being like, oh my god, I'm gonna be going to America, and I'm gonna be a student, I'm gonna work, or possibly even live in America. I'm gonna find a nice American wife, and we're gonna settle down. And imagine just like getting to America, and like after like you step off the plane, the world is your oyster. Well, the country is your oyster, And now all of America knows your face and your name, and knows that you're a sexual predator, sexual deviant. Like, and they've seen your nudes, and they know how you talk, and they know like all of your deep dark fetishes. Yeah, no, I don't think it can get any worse than this. Honestly, I know that it can't get any worse than this, so.
I'm not going to lie to you, okay? It is.
You sure did.
It's not good, okay? I need you to calm down.
That's the understatement of the century.
I can't live in United States. I want to achieve. I want to study, to have my degree, and to be something here. And what happened now, I'm destroyed. I'll be destroyed. That's simple. Also, my family, oh my god. I can't imagine what is happening. I told you.
You can't imagine what is happening. I thought Chris I thought your buddy Safraz Khan already told you what was going to happen. He said, since you're a little forgetful, Frankie, he said, I think we're gonna get arrested. And you said, what? So now you got arrested and you're in the police station. What do you mean? You already had, come on, school's in session. You already had this explained to you. Come on, gotta keep up.
We're going to talk about what's happening, okay? We're going to talk about what's happening. I need you to calm down so you can kind of comprehend, okay? And listen to what I'm saying. All right? Take a couple deep breaths. If you want some water,
gonna need more than deep breaths.
Drink it, and we'll talk about what's happening. Okay? You want some water? Take a couple deep breaths. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. I know you got a lot of questions. You got a lot of things you want to say. Let's start at the beginning. Okay. You've been chatting with this girl online, right? Okay.
And let me input something. Okay, so I know he came here on like a student visa or whatever, right? So how come his grammar isn't that well? Like, I used to go to school with somebody who was an exchange student, I think. Yeah, she was like some sort of exchange student, like in high school, from like I think Thailand or something, and her English was amazing. Like, you could barely tell that she was from anywhere. She sounded like the rest of us. She was really good at making an American accent, at everything. And she didn't even live here natively. She wasn't born here or anything. And it gets me wondering, like, with these sort of things, like, coming here on a school visa, like, do you have to know, like, what level of English proficiency do you have to know to get here? Because his grammar is all over the place. I'm sure you have to take like a test, and I understand that English is not the most easiest language, of course. One could argue that it's one of the more difficult languages, but especially depending on what language you're coming from, but still, yeah.
And at some point, you did send her some pictures. Yeah, okay? And based on what I've heard about the chats,
I can't. Oh, yeah. And another thing, I don't know if we're going to be able to read his chat log because PJ didn't release it. So yeah. I was hoping to read his chat log, but I mean, I guess we can read Tennis Boys. I believe we can read Tennis Boys. But unfortunately, we're not going to read Mr. Asfour's Slave2mistresses chat log.
okay, you calm, okay? When you're shaking around like that, you can't really hear me very well. Based on
What do you mean? Like, if you're shaking, like if your body is shaking, you have no problem hearing, unless you have something wrong with your ears. So that statement just made no sense, Mr. Interrogator.
what I've seen about the chats and all that, you are somewhat into the slave-master relationship. Pretty correct?
His eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Alright, let me try to move the mic a little bit more. Sorry if you heard a thump.
I know it's a bad thing to say. I'll tell you. Honestly, when I deal with a girl, I deal with a girl like respect, you know?
I understand that.
Yeah, and I do not want to have sex with her. And I told the lady, no, I'm even a virgin, you know? That's not my, you know, my...
But based on
Yeah, I highly doubt. Yeah, I highly doubt this man is a virgin.
your chat with her and your conversation, you may not have wanted to have had
And that's another thing. What do you think, like, what do you think they're going to say? Like, even if you're a virgin, you still came there to the house with the intent of having intercourse with an underage child. So it doesn't matter if you're a virgin or if you're freaking, I don't know, freaking, oh god, what was that guy who starred in a lot of adult films? I forgot his name. Well, let's just say Johnny Depp. It doesn't matter if you're freaking Jeff Stacy or freaking Johnny Depp. Like, you still came to the house with the intention of having intercourse with a young child.
course with her, but you did want a master-slave relationship, which means you did want her to.
Honestly, you know what? Honestly,
Okay.
I was talking about this stuff, but in my goal, I thought about a relationship. Maybe it was with a young girl, and I found late, you know.
Okay.
But that's not my goal.
Okay.
My goal is not to have sex with a girl, even a teenager.
Okay, I understand that, but like I said, based on your conversation, okay, based on your chat, you did want some type of master-slave relationship, based on what I'm getting out of your chats, okay? So it's safe to say, based on your chats, you did want her to do something. Maybe it wasn't intercourse, but you did want her to do something.
No, that's not intercourse. Defecating on somebody. Yeah, that is not intercourse. Last time I checked.
Honestly, you know, when I came like she told me that her grandfather is not here, so I wanted, and you can see the chat. I told her I want to pamper you, I want to adore you. That's it. I did not plan to do anything bad for her, or you know, to hurt her or have sex with her, or you know.
I think with him, the law is getting lost in translation because there are certain things that are allowed in his country. So I'm pretty sure that in Jordan it's illegal to have intercourse with a young child, like a 13-year-old. Um, but I guess it's not illegal to, like, where he's from, to, like, just like talk to them, I guess. Like, I guess that's why he's using it as a defense, because maybe where he's from it's okay to talk sweet, or like talk like, oh yeah, I want a relationship with her, a relationship with a 13-year-old child. So that's my thought process. Maybe that's why he keeps saying that, because where he's from, you know, it might not be legal to rape a young child, but it's legal to, like, be their boyfriend, I guess.
But at some point, you would be naked and collared. Okay? So at some point, you did intend to be naked in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay?
Naked and collared.
But those pictures are not taken for him, honestly.
But they were sent to her. Dude,
He's
let me
probably
tell you this, okay?
reading it
Let me
right
tell you
now,
this.
like
The
looking at
best
the
thing you
pictures.
can do is be honest with me.
I am honest.
Are you not? You sent her these pictures, okay? You sent her these pictures, okay?
Whenever he
You
looks
cannot
at
sit
it,
there and tell me
whenever he looks at those pictures, he starts, like, breathing all heavy.
that at some point, okay? At some point, you did not intend to be naked in front of her or have her do things to you. Okay? Don't sit there and shake your head to me, because I know that is not true. Okay? I need you to be honest with me.
I swear, I swear. You know what? I'm even.
Okay, I think this is the part where he explains that he's a virgin. He's never had sex before. And young ladies, you know, they would throw themselves at him, but he would refuse. Because, I mean, I guess what man wouldn't, I guess? But yeah, we're gonna get more into that in part 2. So, yeah. Bye.